of the conference on behalf of Bansal Institute of Engineering and Technology. And I'm profusely overjoyed to take this opportunity to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Mohammad Aslam Hussain, a senior member IEEE, who is currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electrical Engineering, REC Ambedkar Nagar. He has received awards like Young Scientist Award 2017, Council of Science and Technology, and his research interest includes renewable power generation, hybrid and electric vehicles, smart grid, etc. So, sir, over to you, and we are really honored to have you in this conference.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
A very good afternoon, all of you. Keynote speaker, Dr. Aslam sir, HOD, faculty members, students, and participants.
Hello.
A very warm welcome to all on behalf of VIT Lucknow. I would like to thank Dr. Aslam sir, Mohammad Aslam Hussain sir, for continuous supporting and advices which have greatly helped towards the successful of conference. Thank you, sir. Now start, sir. Aslam, sir.
Sir, I guess due to some technical issues, he is not in the conference. We'll just wait for 5 minutes for him to reconnect.
सर कनेक्ट थे, एक मिनट फोन कर लें उनको, फोन कर लेते हैं, फोन करते हैं।
Interruption. There was a network issue. So, hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. No issues,
Hello.
sir. Sir, yes, you're audible.
So thanks for inviting me. And thanks for the introduction. The introduction part was going on, then I just the network failed, so I just
No problem.
went out of the meeting.
Ma'am, again introduce, sir.
Without wasting time, I would like to start my presentation. This time, no problem, sir. It's all right. Let's start the session. Okay, let's start the. I'm sharing
Yes, sir.
the screen, please accept.
Yes, sir. I would like to thank sir for continuous support and advice which have greatly helped toward the success of conference. Thank you, sir.
Visible to all of you?
Sir, the screen is not visible.
now?
So not yet. Now, sir, it's
Hello,
visible.
Pooja.
Yes, sir, now it was visible, but now again we cannot see it.
Okay.
Yes, sir, now we can see your screen.
Of my presentation is artificial intelligence, its pros and cons, ethics involved, and the legal implications. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start. The topic artificial intelligence, its pros and its and the legal. So as you all are aware that with the advancement in the computer technology and information technology, we are moving towards the coming generation is going to be called as the machine generation or machine use. कि हर चीज एक मशीन से हो रही है. Almost all the work has been automated from agriculture to any industry you can name. There is part of major part of involvement of machines. The computer or this robot or anything. In daily usage, we also see that we are being governed by the most common that the ads that are coming to on our mobile screen that are automated. If we want to a car and we have searched it on Google, then automatically from the
Sir, your voice is breaking.
advertisement related car. Now, hello.
Yes, sir. Sir, actually your voice is breaking
So-
in between while you're speaking.
Due to network issue, but network here it is
Yeah,
showing
maybe,
good.
sir. Okay, sir.
So
No
I'm
issues.
switching to another network. Just wait for a second, or I will continue like this only.
Okay, sir.
Should I
No
continue
problem.
like this, or should I change the network?
Participants, are you okay with it right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are.
Okay, sir. Then continue.
I think. So
So, sir, please you continue then like
basically,
this.
if I ask you a question, what is artificial intelligence? Okay, I'm continuing. So if I ask you a question, what is artificial intelligence? So the, there are many definitions of artificial intelligence, but in one line we can say that the power of machine of intelligent human behavior of machine to copy intelligent human being. This is one line definition and it is complete, almost complete definition. If the machine is capable of doing is on human behavior, it will be said that it is based on artificial intelligence. The common example is Tesla had automated cars that without drivers, without any driver in the car will move, will be driven on road. Although there are many implications, legal implication and ethical implication on that we will discuss later on. But there are many robots in one particular area based on human behavior. So This definition, the power of machine to copy intelligent behavior, is related to artificial. What is intelligent behavior? Basically, the word, this definition was copying. What is intelligent? Learn from experience, respond flexibly in situations that are new or anticipated. New or anticipated. For example, there are many situations which gone through, but we will have to take decisions based on our past experience, our own understanding. So, if the machine is capable of taking decisions which it has not been programmed, but it can take decision based on its learning capacity, that it has an intelligent behavior. It was not clearly defined. For example, if you have written a program for a thing, then the machine will work for that particular. If you have like a learning, machine has the learning capability, then it can work in ambiguous situations also. So apply learned or program knowledge to solve problems. Reasoning in solving problem. For example, if there is a particular code for there are particular steps in solving a problem, and you can solve it very easily. But if it requires reasoning without steps, so it will have a circular thinking, and it will apply its reasoning knowledge to do that thing. So similarly, an infer facts, recognize the relative importance of different. AI concerned with it is concerned with two basic ideas. First is involves studying the throughout of humans to understand what intelligence is. Involves studying the thought process of humans to understand what intelligence is. It deals with the representing thought processing using computers to create artificial intelligence or testing the theory of intelligence. First one is process of human, and then to apply that process using computer. What is the difference between artificial intelligence and robot? So, if basically robot can have program based on artificial intelligence, but what is it? Programmed to think, but robot is programmed to do. AI-based robots social interaction, but a particular at this low level of interaction. They can have interaction much as AI-based robots can learn, but robot is like a you can say. Basically, there are two tests artificial intelligence. One is Turing test, and second was Turing test involves a human and a computer. The computer and human have separate conversation with the interpreter. There are three things in Turing test. One is interpreter, one is human computer. The computer and human give, send, or interact with the interpreter, and if the interpreter can't, which is the computer or which is the human, or if the interpreter gets it wrong, then the computer has artificial intelligence. For example, if the interpreter says that the computer is the computer is not computer, but it's actually a human or computer. In this human. So if this test passes, then it says that the computer artificial intelligence program. Second is the imitation test. It involves two tests. First, Male student professor tries to figure out who is fails. And second test is similar to Turing table. For second test, first step is that instead of in of human based on artificial intelligence, male and female, and predator which is male or female. Then if
Sir, your voice is totally break.
it goes, if it now
Yes, sir, you're audible.
I think that the problem is with that network because previously same was being so artificial intelligence versus natural intelligence. What is the difference between artificial intelligence all natural intelligence? But the program must have artificial intelligence. So what are the main advantages and disadvantages? AI is ease of the transmission of knowledge. For example, if you have 10 round for one machine, you can copy that, but no two persons can have same natural intelligence level. They have level. So this is how. So we can have clone of robots using artificial intelligence, but we cannot have clones of human beings as it is with same performance. AI offers minute storage of knowledge, but our knowledge is perishable. Or if we remember something today, we can forget it after um, after after few days. It depends on your memory capability. But the programmed machine will have a permanent storage of knowledge. AI being a computer technology is consistent, thorough, whereas natural intelligence can be erratic, as that is the way most people are. So it can be documented easily. Made system can be easily introspected and documented. Where intelligence is difficult to document, it may do cannot explain how they these are of natural intelligence. Think the advantages of artificial intelligence, disadvantages of natural intelligence that human beings have. AI, a commercial, is less expensive. A given system may be bought only once and used frequently. You can use as many times the machine once you have bought the machine. But if you want a person to do your work then he will be hired for a day, for a month, for a year. Paid and bought the machine, you can use it regularly. There are some more advantages, but I'm not going into it because I have been given an app. So the AI have created this biggest controversy is potential for the work that was being done by 10 persons, or you can say 100 persons, is being done by only single person. So it is basically, you can say it is a job taker. And it is also increasing laziness in it is also increasing the cost. And it there the biggest relation is robot relationships that you might have in the newspaper of that people are becoming are living in relationship with robots. They are not happy with humans, but they are happy with robots. They live with robots. So this is the near future, and it is present these days also. You can see us to live with good foods. So it is also a control. So there are many things that can be discussed, but what I want to highlight is the problem with the ethics and law related to artificial intelligence. For AI for use in a given market, as a matter of commercial reality, the use of AI will need to be in the market, meet certain minimum ethical standards. Because if you go through and below some important ethical consideration in why are ethics a key issue for AI industry? Can human values be embedded in AI? If human values in AI, then will you treat it as a human being or as a legal entity? Or just example these days you can see is the whenever you install any app in your system, you give access for freely apps. You give access to your mobile memory. They can have access to your pics and personal pics. So can there be transparency? So there are ethics involved in every step. But the law at present is not mature enough to cope up with these steps. So the biggest problem with artificial intelligence is you can say the law, because at present very few things are in the law that can deal with the machines. Like, for example, you can see if the Tesla automated car that they have launched, it is driving, and due to in the programming, an accident takes place, then who will be that? The owner of the car or the programmer who programmed the car or the machine itself? Because for a minor who's less than 18 years, and whose age is less than 5 years, there are different laws for the age. For an infant, the infant is not responsible for any wrongdoing has done. But for a person below 15 years age, the parent is responsible. Similarly, there you have to test that what of programming that machine have and what is the maturity level. The work is being going on, but still no concrete action has been taken. No law has been made to discuss. If you treat it as a city and if you punish it, then it's a machine. If I think that it's a machine, it will be dead. We have no problem. Actually, it will not have any life. If we allow them freely, then there will be a havoc. And if the programming is in negative, then it will create a society full of machines with brain. And it is no matter of fact that it is going to be happen in a few years, that everywhere will be find machines. Like we have drones. The GCA of India has just launched a drone department, separate drone department to make its policy for how to allow them to fly. So you cannot fly a drone without having permission from the DGCA. Make it so because they have made it policy, and you cannot fly above a particular height. If you fly it, then you will be responsible. And but these days drones are being used to do agricultural monitoring, for providing, for dispatching the products. So there should be a policy, there should be a framework, there should be a written law for this. particular things. So the key legal risk, AI autonomous nature, more than characters need to be factored into legal risk assessment of technology. Such risk assessment should examine range of questions, including what are the questions? Can responsibility for loss or damage be attributed to someone? Someone means here machine, or the person who owns that machine, or the person who has programmed that machine, or the owner or the manufacturer of that machine. What type of liability might be at issue? Liability for a child of less than 5 years age is liability of less than 18 years is different. We will have to categorize based on the programming what is the level of the machine. So what is the impact on the supply of goods and service, obtaining insurance and potential antitrust implications? That is security issues, antitrust implications, that is security issues. If you allow drones to freely float in the air and it can breach your privacy, it can come and go from your building inside your house. So as per law, there should be a concrete law because these things are going to be happening in a very near future. So we will have to think in this respect also. Although there are many negative aspects of AI, there are very positive aspects also, as it has revolutionized the world by providing many things that humans could have not imagined in the past, but now it is in front of you, you can see. So I think that I've completed because of the list. So thank you all for getting such an opportunity. Thank you, Anurag sir. Hello. Anurag ji, Pooja.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir,
I
for
have
this
completed this
insightful
slide.
presentation. Yes, sir.
Thanks for inviting me. Thanks, sir, and all the participants. Is there any question to be asked?
Does anyone want to ask any question to sir? Please, you may ask. So, sir, I don't think we have any questions. So, thank you so much, sir, for this insightful presentation. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Arun Kumar Yadav, the organizing chair of the conference, to give a vote of thanks to all the participants.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, all of you. I, Dr. Arun Kumar Yadav, organizing chair, International Conference on Modern Approaches in Engineering Science and Management, MAESM 2021, organized by Bansal Institute of Engineering and Technology, Lucknow. I would like to thank Honorable Chairman Mr. G.S. Agrawal sir for his moral and financial support. I would like thank to Professor Dr. S.K. Agrawal sir, Director Bansal Institute of Engineering and Technology, Lucknow, for his contribution and guidance. I would like to thank Mr. Rakesh Pratap Singh sir, Dean Student and Welfare, Bansal Institute of Engineering and Technology, for his generous support. I would like to thank Conference Chair Dr. Anurag Dwivedi sir, Dean Research and Development, Cell Bansal Institute of Engineering and Technology, Lucknow, for continuous support and advices which have greatly helped towards the successful completion of conference. I sincerely thank our chief guest, Dr. Satish Kumar Singh, the guest of honor, Professor Alok Prakash Mittal sir, and Dr. T.K. Srivastav sir, and keynote speaker, Dr. Ashish Kumar Singh sir, and Professor Indrajit Singh sir for kindly accepting our invitation and gracing the inaugural functions. I would like thanks to all 42 keynote speakers, delegates for their participation in this conference. I am also thankful to Mr. Mohammad Aslam Hussain sir for accepting our invitation for the valedictory functions. I sincerely thanks to the steering committee, advisory committee, technical program committee, local organizing committee, media committee, review committee, publicity committee, registration and welcome committee, and website and graphic design committee members for helping us in organizing the conference. I would like thanks all HODs, faculty members, staff members, and students. I once again thank every whose contribute has made this conference a successful conference. Thank you all. Thank you so much. संतोष सर,
जी सर।
अब राष्ट्रगान के लिए आप कीजिए। आप सभी लोग खड़े हो जाइए और संतोष सर राष्ट्रगान।
So with this, we come to the end of the conference. So thank you all for all your support, and I would like to, express my sincere gratitude to all the participants and the keynote speaker for being a part of this conference. Thank you all, and now I am about to end the conference.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You may leave the conference now.